Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dia from DiasFrugalLife. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Put a comment down there giving me your thoughts and your tips so we can all learn from each other. Thank you all so much. Also, if you would like to join the channel and help support my journey, there's information in the description. Thank you all so much. So today's video is just me sharing what storage ideas that I've been using. I'm just kind of sharing my storage in the van, what has been working for me. I also found two little shoebox size storage bins that I found at a thrift store, so I'll be showing you that. Just kind of a quickish video showing you guys what I have been trying here lately. I'm still trying to figure out this storage system without having to really build anything, although a nice built shelf would be awesome. But I'm too fickle about moving my stuff around, so that's why I just go with a no build. But anyhow, let's get to the video. All right, as I'm towing around with the van and organizing and trying to get ideas, I discovered that my 3-gallon jug, the square one, not the round one, guys, the square one that I'm sure they sell at many places, but I got this one at Walmart, actually fits perfectly along my mattress. Okay, yeah, that's better. Zoom out. So it fits nicely there. And now it's very snug that way. I think this way fits a lot better. And old school measurements. How many hands? How much space do I have? I know I should bring out my measuring tape. But anyway, my water jug, my 3-gallon water jug right here. It's more of, I can take this in a store, or I can go inside Walmart and put one of these in my cart and use that as a guide as far as shelving or space, baskets, bins, something to kind of gauge the size that I need. But I was thinking, if I ever want to put some kind of shelving or something here to make this space a lot more useful, what would be the size exactly? And this just happens to fit right through here in the most narrowest part of it, because there's a bunch of more room here. But y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is going to be my guide whenever I go to Walmart and I look for some bins, because it just happened to fit perfectly. Unfortunately, I cannot put the milk crates here, because these are awesome. I love the milk crates, but they're just too wide. But this fits perfectly there. So that's going to be my guide when I'm ready to look for some bins or something here and kind of build this up so it's not such a wasted space. All right, y'all, so this is currently my hygiene bag, shower bag, gym bag, what have you, and my clothes bag. And this is the setup that I have. And it fits nicely here, just because it's soft-sided, I can squish it and make it fit in here. So this is what I've been doing instead of having it in the front seat. But I found these bins, and I will show you compared to one of these duffels. I'm going to put a bin here, so hold on a second. Recently, I got these bins, and I just put a bunch of clothes just to kind of show you, kind of compare. But it is a Sterilite container. I just kind of folded my clothes really tiny so it can fit in there. But this is about what fits in here. Not very much space in between a twin size bed and then the rest of my minivan. Now this one is a bit wider, but since it's soft-sided, we can squish it in there to make it fit. Of course, this is not soft-sided, but there's a little bit more room here, only because it kind of tapers in, so it's stackable. So I'm trying to see if I should go ahead and look for some kind of shelf that is narrow enough that'll give me a couple tiers for storage, or if I should just go with something like this. And I have milk crates that would be wonderful to stack up here, but they are too wide. They come out about another inch or so, and they just don't work. The only other option besides like bins and soft-sided bags, totes, things like that, would be to build something, some kind of shelving system that I could build that is narrow at the bottom and widens a bit at the top. That's an option, but I typically don't like to build anything because I want to be able to just move it around easier. So maybe just stacking a couple of these and with my two little duffel bags would do the trick. That way I can figure out if I want to put food in here, extra food, or clothing, or food in there, clothing in here, food in here, clothing in there. You know, just kind of switch stuff around and trial and error. Another great one would have been this trunk organizer, but again, it's too wide for this little narrow space, which is about 10 inches or so. And a lot of the storage is about a foot, unless it's super soft side where I can like squeeze it. So far, unless I build something, these are going to be my go-tos. I like them both. I like to have a variety. But yeah, I was just trying to shove all my clothes in here that I brought with me, and that's a little too much. Plus my sweaters and jackets and the daily dress that I've been wearing. So it obviously won't fit in one little bin, but it's close to it, y'all. It's close to it. I just pulled this out. It was right here. And from the looks of it, I can fit 2 of these here, stack them side by side. But of course, it depends on what you're storing, what you're using it for. If I have things that are rice and oats and lentils or anything that is in a very thin plastic bag, I can always put them in here. That way it avoids having any kind of rodents or anything like that even think about coming in the van, which I have never had an issue with any rodents or bugs or anything like that infesting with my food or anything like that. I'm just thinking out loud here. Like, we can actually seal it, protect my food even more. So that's always an option too. So I mean, these smaller bins are nice, but I do like these baskets a lot better here. I just have a bit of wasted space, which I can still put some things there if I needed to. But I try to keep things very simple, very minimal as possible. But I still like my gadgets, guys. I still like to have things. I just try to keep everything at a minimum because I don't like the visual clutter. It drives me nuts. So I tend to keep things as minimal and organized as possible. And as you can see, I've made this more of a hygiene basket, and this is more of a kitchen cooking gadget utensil basket. I want to make this where I put my food in here again. I've just kept my trash can and a few odd and end things, and then I just usually have a tote with some food for 2 days. Not a lot. I don't really buy too much or store too much because I'm always around the grocery store, so I don't tend to keep too much in the van. Trial and error. seeing what works and what doesn't. For some of my hygiene stuff and some of my kitchen stuff have worked nicely here. I have liked that. I just need to figure this a little bit better, because I would have like canned stuff, box stuff, food stuff, and there's just a huge gap here that was just being wasted. So I got to kind of figure that out. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this kind of inspired you and gave you some ideas. If you're a pro at storage and figuring out bins and baskets and like designing, decorating, all that kind of good stuff, make sure to put some comments down below. We all learn from each other. Thank you all so much, and bye. Catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching Dia's Frugal Life. I'm Dia, and if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more future videos. Hit that thumbs up, put a comment on there, all that good stuff. You can also join the channel and become part of our coffee club. Thanks for all your love and support. Bye, guys.